What's up, y'all? JQSpeaks, man. Done with a back and leg day at the gym, man. Tired. You know what I'm saying? Marathon continues, man. You know, made popular by, Nipsey Hussle. And, that saying has a lot of weight because it means you never get complacent. But it also, like when you get successful, it also means that on the journey to success, you keep going. You don't give up, man. Because you get real treacherous out there, man. People cold out here. They don't care about your feelings, especially your man. They don't care about a man's feelings. You know what I'm saying? They want, like, everybody ask all these things of a man, but, men don't ask much except respect, hear me out, have my back, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't do that. They make it seem like it's the hardest thing in the world, but then you gotta do all these things for them, and then it's still not good enough, you know what I'm saying? And they treat like all the stuff you do for them don't matter in the way that they treat you and talk to you, So, if you're going through that as a man, especially with a female, you know what I'm saying? If you're going through that with her, like, distance yourself. And, I know a lot of guys could relate to this, man. Like, and sometimes, like, she'll flat out ask you what's going on, and then you try to tell her and she still act the same way. It's like, what's going on? Like, do you want to hear how I feel or do you not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just realized they only want to hear when it's beneficial to them. But as soon as you get them with the straightforward truth and they can't run nowhere and they got to take accountability right on the chin, ain't no ducking and dodging, ain't no dismissal, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they fire back at you, act like you the problem, And it's like, man, these women are treacherous out here, man. They say all these hurtful things and then get mad at you when you don't want to talk to them no more. Like, I don't want to talk to no woman who treat me and talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think as men, we got to take our respect back. That's when these women going to get in check. That's when they going to get in shape. Because as long as we keep validating that bad behavior and we go back to, why not? It's like, nah, man. No. Nah. You only get what you get from me when you earn it through your respect for me. You know what I'm saying? And, like, there's a lot of things that go into respecting a man, that when you respect him, everything falls in line. So it's really not asking for much, man, because when you respect a man, literally everything that goes with that is automatic, bro. It's default, man. Because if you love a man, you'll respect him. If you loyal to a man, that means you respect him. You know what I'm saying? You hear a man out when he's trying to talk to you, give you advice, wisdom, or he's trying to tell you how he just feel about something. He want to vent to you, confide in you. He trusting you with how you feel, you know what I'm saying? And you hear him out, no jumping to conclusions, no gaslighting, you know what I'm saying? Acting like you got to tolerate him, bad mouthing him, putting him down. That's not disrespect. That's not respecting him. That's disrespecting him. To respect him, you hear him out. You know what I'm saying? You do these different things and show that you respect him. And when you respect him, man, he'll give you the world. A lot of women don't get that because they don't care. They don't think that they have to put in effort to understand the man, understand how a man works. They only care about how themselves work. And then they wonder why they don't understand how men are. They wonder why they can never make a man happy and all this garbage. And it's like, you can only make someone happy if you understand what makes them happy. But if you're too busy putting your lens as a woman on a man, making it seem like the things that make you as a woman happy make him happy too, it's like, nah, we different, man. That's what makes us compatible. That's what makes us able to complement each other. Is God made us different when he made the world, when he made human beings. He made man first, and he made woman to help him out. You know what I'm saying? So that they partner, so that they work together, so that she follows his lead. He leads the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whenever he leads, he goes to the Most High for guidance so that he doesn't lead his woman the wrong way. Like, come on, man. And then when they have children, they as a unit with the Most High on top, man after him and woman under him, they all work together as a unit to bring up children the right way. And then the children grow up and they take what we teach them and then they repeat in the next generation. Like, that's how it's supposed to go, man. But you got all these women that's masculine, always trying to overtalk and drown out dudes. When men be knowing what they talking about, especially with this self-improvement stuff going on, a lot of men waking up, man. A lot of men coming to their senses. They trying, they putting in effort. These women talking about, oh, men don't do, man, men trying more than ever right now, but they just being buried behind the scenes because y'all too busy promoting this rainbow crap. You know what I'm saying? And trying to emasculate guys. You need to give guys a chance and stop taking your bitterness from past relationships where you chose wrong and putting them on the good men, because that's going to make the good men look bad. And then you going to dog them out and then complain about where the good men at. You just dogged them out and you put him in the friend zone, or you did whatever you did. You pushed him away. He over there. He was right in front of you, but you wasted your chance, man. That's why a lot of guys turn cold and they don't communicate with women, because women are always like, oh, why don't you talk to me? He never opens up. He doesn't show emotion. But then when he does, you act like it's too much. You know what I'm saying? But when you too much for real, then we got to sit back and take it. Otherwise, if we don't, then you complain that we don't care about you. We don't love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of men relate to what I just said, because these women just, they crazy, man. They crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with them? You know, like, it's no wonder why things happened when the world was first made. It was because of a woman. You know, the Most High made the world. He made man first. He made woman second. From man, he instructed man on what to do. Woman was naive and opened herself up to get everybody in trouble. She knew the same thing that man was taught. But she's like, oh, no, I'm going to believe, then get the first man in trouble because the man listened to his woman. You should listen to God first. You should listen to the Most High Yah first. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with hearing a woman out. You know what I'm saying? Her opinions, her thoughts, her feelings. It's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to listening to her, when you make your final decision, you consult God. I don't care how mad the woman gets. You need to get over that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how things work. You know, if women getting tired of having to run things, and then take a step back. Take a step back and choose better. Because if you choose a loser, then you're going to have to adapt to that because you chose it. If you don't want to deal with no loser for a guy, if you want a man who takes charge, if you want a man who's masculine, does all the stuff that he's supposed to do, is on point as a man, then you need to be patient and stop opening your legs for any old man and then regretting it later, but taking it out on the guy who has nothing to do with it. It's your fault. Be accountable as a woman, because of course a man, who's no good out there is going to take advantage of a good woman who is naive. You know, it's all about protecting your spirit, protect your mind, protect your emotions. The first time a guy says something that get a woman stirred up and happy and feeling good and feeling love, like he love her and stuff, she opened her legs for him and she naive and think that he is the one. And then when she find out he not, instead of being accountable, like, oh man, I should have took my time with choosing him, or it's like they find the next guy and they take it out on him. What he got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? And then they want to dog all good men and say they know all of them no good because they chose wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's accountability on both sides that has to be taken. Of course, men shouldn't be going out and taking advantage of good women like that. Nah, son. But at the same time, women shouldn't be naive. You need to get a grip on your emotions. Just because you're emotional by nature doesn't give you the excuse of feeling like you don't have to have control over them. Men and women alike have to have control over their emotions, because when the Most High made the world, he said that you prosper when you have stoicism. Because when you have stoicism and you have control over your emotions, it opens the door to receive wisdom. If you reject wisdom, he says you're a fool. You know what I'm saying? When you have wisdom, you can move the right way. You're spiritually sound. You know what I'm saying? You make better decisions, and fewer mistakes. You'll make mistakes because you're human, but you make fewer mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because you open your mind up to learning new things. You're not stubborn to your default ways and habits and all that garbage. Living in the world now, life is all about change in a good way. Changing for the Most High, which means you stay true to yourself, stay true to your character, but build on that and self-improve and become the best version of yourself, because that's what God wants. He doesn't want us to just be lazy and complacent and stay the same way. He wants us to improve, learn every day, gain more knowledge, gain more wisdom, you know, because he's setting us up for a reward in the future. How can we get that if we're not prepared? We need to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like all messed up, man. Things are flipped around. Men in and out of jail. They losing their lives early. You know, they feminine. You know, they going the other way. You know, the women, they taking the masculine roles now. You know, like they trying to be men. They leading the relationship. They wearing the pants in the family and everything. You know, the children coming up messed up. You know, like man, it's crazy right now, man. You know, so I think that when you are in a relationship, right, and you know the woman giving you a hard time, you need to distance yourself. If she's not trying to hear you and you trying, you know, try a few times. I say that give her a chance, because when you give her a chance and she still don't want to hear you out, give her 1, 2, maybe 3 chances. Do it, because when she don't hear you out, she can never say you didn't give her a chance. She ain't got nothing on you, because she could easily say, oh well, you didn't give me a chance to hear you. If you don't, so play the game. Give her a chance. Hey, I'm just trying to tell. I don't want. I'm just trying to tell you. I don't want. I'm just trying to tell you. I don't want. Okay, that was the last time. Distance yourself. Silence. Silence is key. You know, she didn't want to know how you felt. If she sent something wrong, boo-hoo. You had a chance to know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe later in the future, if you calm down and you for sure genuine about wanting to hear what I got to say, maybe if I decide to tell you, I'll tell you, but I won't be too trusting in the beginning. You know, I'll test the waters, because the first time, like me, I'll tell you about me. First time somebody do me like that, I'll shut down, man, because like I don't be trusting folks, you know, because them the type they'll throw it back in your face. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the best thing you could do as a man is like be silent. Be silent. When you're going through something, distance yourself. Hit the gym, listen to music, meditate, be productive, pray to the Most High for strength and for guidance. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right, you know? And while you doing all this and while you working on yourself and you staying prayed up, your woman going to be wondering where you at. Why you not talking to her as much? You know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't get it. They always wait until after the fact. That's how women lose a lot of good men in their life. They wait until after the fact. They put all the wrong men to the forefront. They do everything for that man, you know, and the man don't care. And they know that, but they still stay with him because they don't have the balls to end the relationship. They just choose the bad man and stay with the bad man and try to change him into a good man and try to force it to work. That don't work. Take your time and choose an actual good man. You know what I'm saying? But by the time they get to one, they already, you know, ran through and all that stuff and bitter and angry and hate the world and all that stuff. So, you know, now you got to deal with her baggage when you didn't do anything except try to get her out of her situation. That's how women lose a lot of good men. You know, they don't have control over their emotions, and they don't know how to separate one bad situation from another situation that could potentially be good or a blessing. Because when God sees you going through something, if you let him, he'll bless you. But if you throw that blessing back in his face, it's like you can't complain that, you know, you don't have an opportunity to be with a good man, because it's like you just left a bad situation. You have a chance to be restored in a different situation. You know what I'm saying? You taking your time, you feeling him out. He's showing you that he's different, that he's good, but you throw the blessing back in God's face. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some default habits from the bitterness that you got from the previous relationship. Women don't know how to separate their past, man. You know? But they get on us. They get on us. You know what I'm saying? For talking about how women are. Hey, women talk about men all the time, man, and they don't know how to separate good men from the bad men. You know, they group them all together and generalize them. Don't give them a chance, because they have issues with choosing, because, you know, they don't know how to get a grip on their legs, keep their legs closed. You know, come on, man. It's all about getting close to the Most High. All that other stuff could wait. All that other stuff could wait, for real, man. You know, because the moment you put the Most High on the back burner, I mean, you pretty much disconnecting from the main source, bro. The main source, the main creator that made you. You disconnecting from him. What else do you expect gonna happen? And he said, never put faith in man. Why you think he said that? Because it's always gonna lead to heartbreak, hurt, pain, disappointment, all that stuff. People come and go, man. You think they're cool, next time they'll turn on you like they was never cool with you. You know, you can never trust nobody except the Most High, man. You know, and sometimes he'll bring people into your life that you can trust, but it is rare. It is rare. It's not a lot of people that you can trust out here, but there are people that you can. It's just hard to find, but you should never give up on trying to find them. It's just that you gotta test everybody. The Most High said to test every spirit that you come across. And there's a reason why he made that warning, man. It's because, like, you can't trust a lot of folks. You can't just dive in and be like, oh, that person's a good person. Because then you get hurt. And then you want to take it on everybody else. And you should have just put it on pause. Relax. Consult God. Hey, you know, God, I'm not sure about this person. Can you please give me a sign or open my eyes to anything that may be going on, red flags I may be missing? You know what I'm saying? Can this person be trusted? Can you please help guide me in the right way so that I don't get hurt? You know, stuff like that, man. Like, pray, man. You know, like, people act like it's so corny, like they don't have to do it. But then, you know, when things go wrong in their life, they're the first one, where's God at? He's not here. He's here the whole time. You just not acknowledging him. You're not putting him first. Why do you expect him to be there for you when you putting him last? Come on, man. That's not fair. And that's taking advantage of someone. You know, only going to him when things are good. The moment that when things are bad, but the moment when things are good, you forget about him. You know what I'm saying? You got to acknowledge him at all times. As soon as you wake up, thank you, thank you, the Most High, for blessing me with life today. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow is not promised. Today could be your last day. You know, you never know. So it's like, man, as men, we got to get closer to God, man. That's when the women gonna come correct. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. As long as us men try to handle things on our own without the Most High, that's why the women keep acting up. We're not gonna get our respect back from women, or respect back, period, until we get closer to the Most High and we lead things the right way. Lead ourselves, you know, under him, and lead, and that'll help us lead women the right way. You know what I'm saying? But until us men get it together, like, these women gonna be out of whack, and then we gonna get mad at them, and there's just back and forth in the war and stuff. It's like, oh my God, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, men and women, we both got to get it together. We both got to get it together, respectively. On both sides, there's things that we got to do, we got to improve, man. We got to improve, because right now it's a major divide between men and women. And like I said, the roles are flipped, and it sucks, man. It's sad, but we got to keep hope and faith alive, man. You know, as much as we disappoint and anger the Most High with the things that we do and the sins that we commit, like, he's still here for us. We got all these chances, man. Every day we wake up, but we don't take them. Just think about the flood, man. He didn't just flood the world. They had so much time. They was like, nah, it ain't gonna happen. Then what? So what, we gonna do that now in this generation? Oh, no, he don't see nothing. We gonna get away with it. He love us, right? He not gonna do nothing to us. Yeah, okay. Keep playing with the Most High's name. Keep playing with his wrath, and then watch what happen, man. Come correct now. Even if you gotta take baby steps, do something a little different. Move a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, pray about which way you need to go. If you don't know how to start, if you don't know where to go first, pray, man. Pray and believe. And as soon as you get that sign, apply it to your life. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna work, man. It's gonna work.